Good evening. Today we will be covering the post-market analysis dated the 22nd of August 2022. Indian equity markets fell for second day in a row with Nifty below 17,500. At close, Sensex was down 872.28 points with a change of 1.46% at 58,773.87 points. On the stock-specific front, we have Tata Consumer Coal India and ITC were the top Nifty gainers. Market being bearish, almost all FMCG stocks were in green as they are considered defensive in nature. ITC rose up 0.59%, Coal India up 0.64% and Tata Consumer by 0.83%. On the flip side, we have Tata Steel, Tata Motors and Adani Ports as major laggers. They fell within the range of 3.65% to 4.41%. TV18 Broadcast Limited is up for a third straight session today. The stock is quoting at 41 rupees and 25 paise, up 1.23% around 1 pm on the NSE. TV18 Broadcast Limited has gained around 11.34% in last 1 month. The volume in the stock stood at 87.21 lakh shares today, compared to the daily average of 92.88 lakh shares in last 1 month. Bharat Forge Limited is down for a fifth straight session today. The stock is quoting at 727 rupees and 15 paise, down 1.2% around 2 pm on the NSE. Bharat Forge Limited has added around 3.11% in last 1 month. The volume in the stock stood at 6.38 lakh shares today, compared to the daily average of 21.86 lakh shares in last 1 month. Banking stocks were trading in the negative zone, with the S&P BSE Bank Index falling 850.28 points or 1.9% at 43,888.07 around 2 pm. Among the components of the S&P BSE Bank Index, Kotak Mahindra Bank Limited, down 2.87%, Axis Bank Limited, down 2.4%, ICICI Bank Limited, down 2.05%, Bank of Baroda, down 1.83%, State Bank of India, down 1.48%, were the top losers. In terms of today's corporate news, we have the following developments. Shares of 197 Communications, the parent entity which runs PAYTM, rose over 3% in the early trade on August 22 after company's shareholders reappointed Shekhar Sharma as Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of the company. The resolution to reappoint Vijay Shekhar Sharma as PAYTM's Chief Executive Officer and Managing Director was backed by 99.67% of shareholders who voted at the company's annual general meeting. Shares of Adani Power, a part of the Gautam Adani-led conglomerate, gained 5% on Monday, hitting a new 52-week high in an otherwise weak market after the company said it will acquire DB Power Limited's thermal power plant in Chhattisgarh's Janjgir Champa district. Adani Power will acquire the 2x600 MW thermal power plant for 7,017 crore rupees. The DB Power-owned thermal power plant had a turnover of 3,488 crore rupees for financial year 2021-22. Shares of Indian construction and engineering company BRAHMAPUTRA Infrastructure Limited jumped 11.31% on Monday, after the company said it received an order worth 1.77 billion rupees. Shares of LARSEN and TOUBRO dropped around 2% in BSE intraday on Monday, even as the company said that its hydrocarbon onshore division of L&T's energy business has bagged a large contract from Indian Oil Corporation. IOCL is implementing the Panipat Refinery Expansion (P25) project to enhance refining capacity to meet the growth in demand of petroleum products and to increase their profitability and competitiveness in the long run. State-owned hydropower giant NHPC announced its plan to develop 2 hydroelectric projects of 750 megawatts and 450 megawatts in Nepal, for which it has inked a pact on Thursday in Kathmandu. NHPC Limited signed a memorandum of understanding with Investment Board Nepal to develop 750 megawatt West Seti and 450 megawatt State Route 6 hydroelectric projects in Nepal. The Adani Group is likely to launch next week an open offer worth 31,000 crore rupees to acquire 26% stake each in Swiss firm Holcim's 2 Indian-listed entities AMBUJA Cements and ACC from public shareholders. In May this year, the Adani Group announced that it has clinched a deal to acquire a controlling stake in Holcim Limited's businesses in India for $10.5 billion United States dollars. That's it for today. For any queries, we can be reached via below mentioned contact details. Thank you for listening.